Flop, flop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is.
What's that?
Hey there, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Ad Nauseam. I am Scott.
And I am Chad.
And we have, I don't really know how to describe it. This is like last week we had like the themed Nissan commercial kind of show. This week, it's all over the place.
I like it.
So it's good. We're getting back to kind of like...
Keep them guessing.
Absolutely. Random
We're trying
as
to
hell.
be mysterious.
Absolutely. And sometimes like one of these is a commercial for extra gum. I don't even, like, how would you make a good commercial for gum? Like,
Right?
I don't even remember the last time I bought gum.
Right.
So as much as I'm going to shit on this commercial, I feel like, what are they supposed to do?
Yeah, they didn't really have much hope, but they're starting with a completely useless product that does nothing really than damage your teeth.
Yeah, completely. It's just sugar.
It's just pure sugar.
And if you need a reminder,
Sugar boredom.
if you need a reminder, I am not an ad person, but Chad is.
I am, and I can tell you, I would not want to do too many campaigns for gum.
No, that would be rough.
Seems really hard to make that interesting or...
I feel like I'd just phone it in.
Yeah.
I would be like, okay, well, you want a commercial? Here's 30 seconds of garbage. Now pay me. I would have no motivation because what am I going to do? Go like, it's not like beer or whiskey where I'm like, you know what? Let's sample some of these, see what comes to mind. And like, that's interesting. People like that stuff. But yeah, you hit it the nail square on the head with the whole, it's useless. It's a useless product.
I mean, it makes your breath better, I guess you could say.
Yeah,
that,
I guess that. But like, I don't
There's other better ways probably to do that without damaging your teeth or something like that, you know?
And so actually, like, I mean, let's just get into it. The first commercial is from Extra.
Commercial.
It's called Real Friend Request.
Oh, I'm excited about this. I think we're going to see what they do.
Not much.
Can they make it happen? Did I not? Oh, damn it.
All right. Does that thing have a play?
All righty then.
It's slow. We got it.
It's a Monday.
I don't think there's anything that's being said in this commercial, so
It's super deep.
Yeah, one girl is on her phone, and her friend is trying to get her attention, and...
Right. Confirm or deny with a friend request.
And then they have just like, so then she writes confirm or deny for a new friend request on the extra gum wrapper. And the girl starts laughing and they're all of a sudden back together.
Oh, isn't that special?
The commercial starts out with the girl.
Fuzzy.
Yeah, right. The one girl's on her phone on the couch, right?
Right.
And the other girl's just dancing around like a fucking clown around
Trying
her.
to get the
I wouldn't pay attention to her either. And like, so we're supposed to hate the girl on the phone? No. I would much rather be on my phone than watch you dancing around doing some TikTok Tourette's shit. And
she's like, she's actively ignoring a crazy person.
Yeah.
How can we blame her?
And then finally she gets so desperate that she writes the whole like, do you like me? Yes, no, maybe so on the wrapper. And then everything's good. But yeah, this friend seems a little needy.
Yeah, it's definitely going for the warm and fuzzies, which again,
I get it.
With, I mean, you don't have a lot of options. I mean, Double Mint went for like twins, like, hey, we've got the twins.
And twins. Was that
No,
beer? That was beer.
Budweiser.
Sorry, I know what you mean. The tandem bicycle people.
Yeah, double pleasure, all that stuff. So these guys are working hard, trying to make gum relevant to tweens.
You know what? Now that I think about it, I bet if we saw like 10 commercials for gum, this would actually probably be one of the better ones. Now that I'm thinking about it, because there's just a lot of weird shit out there. It's almost like like you said, useless product mixed with who the fuck am I supposed to care about in this video or in this commercial? And it's just weird. Like I don't feel like the bonding form of their relationship was the gum. That didn't bring them together, but I guess I'm supposed to believe it.
It could in their world.
By the way, okay, now that we're talking
together, gum has that power. Maybe that's what gum is for. Bringing people together is special.
They need a better message and better kind of like
I think that
vehicle
gum might
to
have
get
to be laced with some Molly or something for it to actually work.
Now we're talking new flavor of extra gum.
There you
It's
go.
just Molly, LSD, or acid.
There
Pick
you go.
one.
Yes.
Maybe some shrooms.
Little shrooms mixed in there.
Shrooms last too long.
Yeah.
You'd have like one, and that would last you forever. So like you got to get like the quick hits,
Yes, but everyone would be your best friend.
Oh
any
my God.
of those.
You just like have the extra Molly flavor, and you're just touching everybody. When you're in a pandemic, you can't touch anybody right now. So
that could be a torture.
You'd be fucking arrested for eating laced gum, I guess. Speaking of flavors, Now, if you're ever gonna do a piece of gum, are you going mint? Are you going fruity? Or are you just going bubblegum flavor?
Definitely going mint.
You have to, right?
I gotta go mint because that's the breath freshening.
It's the breath freshening, and I've never understood. Like, I know that it's pure sugar regardless.
Yeah.
But it feels like you're eating extra sugar when it's like a fruit flavor.
Sweet.
A fruit
Yeah,
flavor.
totally. Yeah.
And so
it's fake too. Like there's no way that like you could compress the the only exception is juicy fruit. Like I don't know what kind of crack they put in there. That tastes amazing.
It does have like its own taste. Like
it has its own thing.
Yeah.
It's not really a particular fruit.
It's not minty, but it's not minty.
Right. And it's also like fruity, but like you could not identify which fruit it is. But I will say the drawback to juicy fruit is it lasts about 4 seconds.
Right.
And the flavor is completely gone.
We had my dad is a pharmacist, and if you've ever been inside of a pharmacy, you know that all the candy and everything in there is just garbage.
Right.
It's off-brand everything. It's not Russell Stover's. It's something else that's kind of the same, but not really. It's like sugar-free.
Yeah.
And he had these terrible packages of gum called Beech Nut. I don't know if you remember Beech Nut.
Yes.
And it was
grandma gum.
It was almost like the gum you got from baseball cards.
Oh, right.
It was hard.
Yes.
It didn't last for shit. And it was, but I just sat there and ate it because I was a fucking moron kid. And I was bored. Yeah.
It's sugar. We'll take it all. Do you remember Big League Chew? Did you ever
Absolutely.
have that? You had the pouch.
Love the pouch.
That was just like your dad's nicotine.
Yep. Red Man.
What is that called?
Red
Man.
the Chew. Yeah.
Chew. That's what it's called. Yeah.
I love like what am I trying to say? Big League Chew has kind of ruined me with shredded cheese because I'll just take that and like put it in my lip as if I'm doing a dip of Big League Chew or of Red Man.
I like that.
It was pretty great.
We take that stuff, the cheese that's shredded like that, and we call it cheese fries because we just end up eating them one at a time. It's too much. It's too much. Not good for our hearts. Well, good one. Beech Nut. Yeah.
That was a good one to start off on. The next one we're doing is it's a Jeep commercial and it's called Hero's Journey. And I was telling you this earlier. It's a confusing plot, especially the ending. But I'll let you guys watch it.
Let them be the judge.
Let's see who
sounds good.
First, they're called to a great adventure where they are tested and encounter allies.
It's definitely a pandemic commercial, as you mentioned.
Oh yeah.
Spirit is restored.
Pandemic holiday
Ish.
kind of
All together.
Yeah.
Returns where they belong.
I'm gonna kill you, Dad.
Like I actually kind of get goosebumps. Yeah. So here's the recap if you're not watching it. It's basically a girl. She's a nurse. She's leaving work and she drives out of the city. And it's holidays. I think she stops and picks up a tree or something like that. But she's in her Jeep.
She's driving through the snow.
Drives through the
and
snow,
mountains
driving
and
all over the
that.
country. Apparently, hours of driving, and then gets to a house. Walks in. A guy looks up from like reading the newspaper, and he's kind of older, but not terribly old. And then you pans back to her, and she kind of gets like the whole like flutters in her.
Yeah, she's all like
her
excited.
breath is taken away by this guy.
Right.
So here's my question about this:
Where are we going with this?
Is that her dad?
Oh.
Or is that her like boyfriend?
Oh yeah,
Because
true,
there was
he
some-
he doesn't look that old.
Right. He's either like a young dad or an older like silver. He's a good looking dude.
Right.
Silver fox kind of boyfriend.
Right.
The first time I saw it, I thought it was supposed to be her dad.
Right.
But then when it pans back to her and she's all like, I was like, oh, she wants to fuck. She wants to bang this guy. And
See, there maybe you picked up something actually from on set. Like maybe she has a thing for older dudes, and like the actors were
their chemistry test was just them banging it out before this. I don't know. And so
I think Hollywood would endorse that these days. That was the old what's his name Weinstein's chemistry test, right? Yeah.
Very pre-Me Too. It's what caused Me Too.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
So okay, but
so I totally thought it was the dad. I did not see that.
I think that's what they're going for.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, right. Maybe I have some weird kinks.
Maybe there's some weird thing.
Father-daughter porn going on in here. Maybe that's what I'm into.
Don't look at this guy's internet history.
My new fetish. Or do if you are fucking
Maybe he'll publish it.
And so, okay, here's my other question. So she drives all throughout the night, right?
Right.
So whether that's her dad or whether that's her boyfriend.
She's bringing the vid home with her, right?
Doesn't he look surprised though?
Right. Yeah. True.
If I'm driving 4 hours, you're gonna know that I'm coming.
Yes.
So this is maybe here's why I don't. Okay, here's why it isn't the boyfriend.
Right.
Because if it's a boyfriend, he's got another girl there. She just shows up. He's like, oh fuck.
Right.
So I think it has to be a dad, but wouldn't you fucking tell your dad that you're coming home?
Imagine the hilarious scenarios that could happen potentially if you just bust open the front door of your home.
Right.
Your dad's all by himself. He has no idea you're coming.
And you're not a nurse in Fallujah.
Right,
Okay,
right.
you're across county lines at best or at worst.
Obviously, at
so
least.
it's like you can. There's cell phones.
Right.
Call him and tell him so he's
Shoot
not
him
like,
a quick text.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
What are you doing here? And then, hey, don't look at your dad like that. All right, don't. I get that you love him if it is your dad, but I just
Poor actress. She must not have had like a father figure to like do
Right?
the method acting thing with, you know.
And so
she
I feel
didn't
like
have any of those feelings. She,
she
had to go a
doesn't know
different
what she
direction.
doesn't know how to feel.
Yeah, like what does it feel like to have a
What is
dad?
this situation
Yeah,
like?
yeah.
And so
I got this job, but I never had a dad. Poor thing. Goodness.
That's probably why she's a good actress. Actually, just doesn't have a family life.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so I just feel like she should have like given a heads up. And if we're meant to believe that this is some sort of surprise, I'm gonna need Dad to freak the fuck out.
Right?
Like,
yeah.
oh baby, you're
yeah,
home.
more surprise. Yeah, exactly. Where's the big hug at the
And then
end?
he just runs over there with like a weird heart on because she's looking at it. She's like, yeah, give it to me, Dad. Now I'm just going down the wrong
Man,
way.
you're spiraling, people. He's spiraling. No, but like they did need the dad-daughter hug thing at the end to kind of
Right.
bring that home, right?
Yeah, I feel like
You know?
so because I get that you're home, whether it's your boyfriend or your dad. I need more of a like, fuck, okay, yeah.
Final. Yes, exactly.
Christmas.
We're excited. Yeah.
This
yeah.
is you're okay. You're like obviously she's a nurse wearing a mask and everything.
Right.
Like this is a pandemic holiday, which is weird kind of genre of commercials is holiday pandemic video commercials.
Hope nobody start an advertising agency specializing in that. Hopefully, knock on wood, we'll be done with all this thing in a few months, 6 months or so. Yeah, it's a weird mixed messages. I will say that I've seen like other ads from this series, and they're definitely trying to get that
The feel goods, like
the
you
feel
said.
goods,
Yeah.
the warm and fuzzies, and
I mean, it
sometimes
does
it
work.
lands, sometimes it doesn't.
I actually don't. I feel like
I feel like they're pretty good overall. The series.
No, so like as much as I've been critical about it, whenever I'm thinking about it now, I need to get my. I feel like when people, if my parents saw this, they'd be like, "Oh, that's sweet. That's a sweet moment."
Right. Yeah.
And so
That's probably because you're not a parent. You
can't-
never
totally.
see it that way, right? Yeah, true. I can see that.
I also I don't know.
Changes, yeah.
It does a little bit, but yeah, I just feel like they definitely knocked it out of the park for the feel good side. So they
Right.
did that well.
Totally.
So it's not all just shitting on them. Yeah.
But then what about I mean, if it is a COVID commercial, like she's probably like nurses have it the worst.
Yeah.
She probably has it.
You just infected that entire fucking house.
Yeah, you just killed your dad.
Your hot
okay?
dad is dead. He
Yes.
is fucking toast. He's on a
Imagine-
ventilator right now.
All the sexy single 50 somethings that are missing out on your dad now.
Oof. If that's her dad, I want to see her mom. You know that guy's gonna. He's like taking home some 6.
Right, he's a
Mom's
baller.
gonna be a 9.5. Especially in Montana, where that like looked like it
Right,
was.
right,
Like
yeah.
she's definitely in Montana 10.
It's literally Miss Montana is his wife. All right, what else do we got going on here?
This is an AT&T commercial. And I mean, there's a million of these.
Oh my
like
God,
everyone
I
knows
know.
Lily. She's super pretty. This commercial is called Word of Mouth Advertising. They kind of introduce
Oh, yeah, I saw
another
this.
Lily. It's like another coworker in there. Usually it's just her.
Right.
But now it's another girl
I
too.
wonder if Lily has contract negotiations
wonder.
going on.
It's
They're like slowly like, you won't notice if we put them in the same commercial enough. We'll just swap out Lily's.
And all of a sudden Lily is gone.
gone.
And now it's this new chick.
She's too big time. She's trying to get that money.
I don't even know what her name is. We'll look for it on her name
All right,
tag.
let's see. All right.
5G, and it's on AT&T, the fastest nationwide 5G network.
Now new and existing customers can get our best deal.
Really? Mom, AT&T has the deal for new and existing customers. I will.
So what'd she say?
It's the wrong person. It's a guy named Carl. But he's very excited and on his way.
Word of mouth advertising. It's what they did before commercials.
It's not complicated. Everyone gets our best deal. Like the amazing
yeah.
iPhone 12
I can get rid of that part. So here,
Several things wrong with this
her name's
commercial.
Maya, by the way. I saw on her name tag.
The
It's Maya.
original? The
Yep.
OG is Maya?
No, sorry, Lily.
Oh, okay,
the original,
Lily, yeah.
and then Maya's the new
All
girl.
right.
So if you didn't watch it, I'll give you a quick recap. Basically, it's Maya and
seamless
Lily.
monstrosity,
Yeah. Oh
yeah.
yeah, totally. Just standing there. They're socially distanced. They're working, and a guy walks in. They just start giving him the spiel about all the deals. He gets excited, calls his mom on his cell phone, and then gets off. And everyone's like, "Oh, what'd your mom say?" And he's like, "Yeah, it was a guy named Carl." And
Right.
you heard the rest of it.
Right. Okay, so there's so much wrong with
Go for
this.
it. Just
My
start.
first thing off is what does this guy have the bat phone to his mom? Like he literally just picks the phone up to his ear and it's automatically connected to mom, and then it's not his mom. Like,
Yeah.
How do you who dials numbers anyway?
No one dials numbers, and I would be because like you have your phone and it's mom is in there. It says mom.
Right.
You push it.
Yeah.
You're ready to go.
Yeah.
So if you call mom and Carl answers, mom's dead or that's new dad.
Right.
Something like that.
Yes, exactly.
If you don't know who Carl
Right,
is,
yes,
and
he's going to be there for Christmas.
Yeah, and you're just giving him your location,
He's your
you
new
fucking
dad.
psycho.
Yeah, right.
Everyone's in there's gonna die because Carl's gonna hack them to
Right.
fucking pieces.
He could have been a serial killer that broke into mom's house, right?
And in this,
oh my God.
if this is a real world situation, I want Maya and Lily to be like, "Who the fuck? How did you fuck that up,
Yeah,
dude?
exactly.
If you can't even call your own mom,
Right,
then
I
you're,
know.
you're useless. I bet you don't
yeah.
even have money right
See,
now."
that's the thing that drives me nuts about some commercials is that like they make up stupid premises to
It's a false premise.
because yes, like nobody
No one does
fucking
this.
misdials their mom.
No.
You go to mom, probably in your text and just hit the picture and hit the call button.
Done.
But even still, or you say call mom or whatever, and you don't like dial a number, so you can't misdial.
Also, there's no real life. The false premise. There's no real life person who would be just like I would have a moment where I'm like, "Hey, mom, down here at AT&T, they're having killer deals,"
Right.
and then I'd be like,
Everyone does
"Oh, this is
that.
Carl." oh shit, my bad, Carl. Wrong number.
Right.
So I feel like these ad people are like giving a false premise, be like, well, it's kind of funny that he got it wrong, and then he's also going to come down and buy a phone, but that doesn't exist. That
I feel like
doesn't
they're
exist.
grasping for straws.
Yeah.
They're like, we need something extra for this commercial. Wait, what if he doesn't call it? What if he misdials mom and he gets some random dude? It's like, really? What was that? The first idea you came out there? Like, all right, let's do it. Roll.
Probably. I love any kind of false premise too. They're like, with any comedian, they're like, you know how when you go to the grocery store and you see like a deer in the aisle? You're like, no,
yeah,
no,
exactly.
never seen that before.
They're famous for that. Yeah, totally.
So yeah, AT&T, as many commercials that they make, I don't think I've enjoyed any of them. I've enjoyed looking at Lily. She's a very pretty woman. Even Maya's, the new girl's pretty too. So yeah, I feel like just give us more Maya and Lily.
Yeah, we don't need
knock it
anything
off
extra.
with the comedy.
We don't need extra. Yeah, stick to advertising. You don't need comedy. The other thing is that like, what's up with like making Lily like the star of this AT&T show, like kind of be a Budinsky. Like the other one's talking and, selling or whatever. And then she just kind of like Liz like, oh, and by the way, this and that and this and that. I'm like, okay, wait a second. Who's this Maya chick taking over trying to edge out Lily?
I think Lily's gone.
I think it's a matter of time.
Maybe as one more
Write your
commercial.
congressman, people.
She's done. She's toast. She's either leaving
on
on
the
her
way out.
own or maybe she's a diva. Maybe they just fucking fired her.
Right.
Like we're
They're sick of
tired
her.
of you.
Yeah.
You know nothing, Flo. Okay, you're not Flo. How dare you? You only Flo can talk to us like that. Maybe Jamie from Progressive Commercials too.
Right.
But
Oh,
yeah,
man,
so I feel like
that's
she's
funny.
definitely getting the nudge.
Yeah,
She's
for
out.
sure.
You know who's not getting the
that's
nudge
the
though?
sign. Who's that?
You.
Oh,
Because you have
thank you, my
producer's
friend.
pick. That's called a segue. It wasn't a good one,
Damn.
but it works.
The man is a professional, ladies and gentlemen. So are you ready to take a drill bit and drive it into your ear until it stops your ears from working?
Yeah, I know what commercial is coming up, and we're sorry.
We are sorry, yes.
Very sorry.
If you like our podcast, you will hate us after you listen to
All
this.
14 of you who listen.
Yes, all 14 of you badass mother effers.
Yeah.
We love you. This will drill into your brain.
They probably remember it too once
and
they see
you'll
it.
know. Oh, yeah, you're going to hate us. All right, so here we go. Let's do this.
We're going to have to rewind a couple times because I want to trash these kids.
Donate online at carsforkids.com. That's cars with a K. Pickup is quick and easy. You'll get a vacation voucher and maximum tax deduction.
There's still more. There it is.
That chorus. Yeah, bring it home for me, kiddos. I didn't have this fucking annoying song
It's
in my
brutal.
head enough. I got to hear it. And this time of year, they are on fire. I
Yeah.
mean, this thing is on all the time. I'm listening to the radio. I mean, they're advertising on podcasts. It is ridiculous,
Yeah.
dude. I cannot seem
I
to.
don't even really know what the hell that means.
I
What is
know.
it? What is Cars for Kids?
It's I guess you can donate your
Donate
old crappy car.
To a kid? Or to a fucking charity for kids?
Right?
Like, what's
yeah.
happening?
You just give up your car. Maybe it's like
These
the
kids
NPR
are 8
thing.
years old. I don't want them behind a fucking wheel. I don't get what this means. I feel like
why the cars? Why the K?
Yeah,
Is it so the kids in the cars can kill you because they're 8-year-old drivers? There's a horror movie plot in here.
I like that even though it is a TV commercial and we see that there's a K, they're like, it's with a K. You have to fucking remind us in between your first of all, can we go back a little bit? I want to trash some of these musicians. Because first of all, I don't like
see
actors.
It again?
Actors, yeah, kind of. So okay, let's stop right here.
Oh shit, sorry.
Oh, it's fine.
Okay, there we go.
There we go. So this kid right here.
Clearly does not know how to play a guitar.
Okay, he's ugly. I'll say it. He is not lead singer. I don't know.
Doesn't have the gravitas.
No,
yeah.
He's ugly. He's got the good hair. I like the chucks. But like this kid over here on this, he's more of a look at his better. He has better hair.
Got a little emo
cuter
thing going
face.
on,
This one's teeth are all over the place. He needs fucking braces. How about some braces for kids? How about that? I'm gonna sing that song.
Right.
The drummer girl is even. I don't even think she's touching.
I don't think any of these kids have heard this music that they're miming to.
No.
They're definitely not playing it like in person, right?
I would feel like, okay, I get it that it's a schmaltzy little stupid commercial, but I'd be like, okay, make it more believable that you kids are playing these instruments, even though they're not. I don't even know have we heard violin yet?
I was gonna say there's no violin in this
Zero
commercial.
violin.
There is no guitar. Nope. I don't hear any guitar.
I even
this
think
is a don't keyboard song.
Yep.
You know, it's all.
And it's his kid who's basically hitting every single
this kid
different
is like
part of the keyboard.
literally the band. He should
awesome.
Throw all these people out.
Oh, go solo.
He's like
he
he's totally going solo. He's Tom Petty.
He's Justin
these
Timberlake.
are the fucking Heartbreakers, you know, or whatever. But yeah,
play it again, just to piss people off.
Oh man, we're doing it. Ouch. Oh, I did.
Oh, it was okay. All sorry, that's our bad, guys. You had a violin in there. Look at who moves like that. You're not fucking Jagger.
Yeah.
And this chick, she's not Bon Scott.
She's bouncing around.
Not even hitting the goddamn cymbal.
Hey, pickup is quick and easy. You'll get a vacation voucher and maximum tax deduction.
Imagine these kids are scarred for life. Imagine how many times they had to sit here and do this whole thing over and over again.
There's 5 kids in that commercial, and I hope all of them went back to school and got beat up. I hope all of them got bullied.
Yeah, usually you're like, oh, it's Tommy, the famous kid who did a commercial, and all the kids are like, get him,
and let's say Tommy's the lead singer. There's like 15 kids in his class better looking than that kid. I love shitting on kids, by the way.
Man,
I don't give a
he did what it takes to get the role, you know?
He showed up.
And he showed off with his air guitar, like with 2 fingers.
Just
on each
moving
thing.
his entire body, just going nuts.
Yeah, that's hilarious. So you can send your hate mail to
me.
This address right here.
Yeah. Actually, if you guys ever have any of your own commercials that we haven't done yet, feel free to send it our way. We would love some kind of viewer mail.
That'd be great.
If you will. Otherwise, we're on the social medias like everyone else is. And yeah, we post these every Tuesday. And we do video on YouTube, and we have obviously the audio on iTunes and Podbean.
That sounds, we're rocking, man. We got it everywhere.
All right.
Your Ad Nauseam universe is available anytime, any place you want it. We are at your fingertips. Shitting on commercials.
That's what we do.
That's
but
awesome.
for now, we're gone. We're done.
All right.
Bye.
You. See you next time.